Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So we're just going to continue on the reading. So this is for the earth signs. We got Taurus. So this is going to be general, career, love, and healing. This is Virgo, general, career, love, and healing. Okay. And then we have I was in the middle of putting Virgos down before my stream cut out. So then we have Capricorn here, and that is general, healing, general, career, love, healing. Okay. So starting with Taurus, you have the Five of Swords. Okay. So for some of you, you're definitely listening to negativity around you and it's causing a little bit of mental turmoil. Okay. Then we have the how did I do this? Okay, that way. Right. I normally don't do the cards this way, so that's why I got confused. All right, and then for career, you have the Death and Rebirth. So some of you may be taking a new direction. Okay, the Four of Swords in reverse for relationships, love, whatever. I do see you leaving some kind of like introspection, solace period. Okay, and for healing, you have the Three of Cups. So I do see a little bit of building community will help you heal some stuff. Okay. Virgo, you have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So for you, you have the not listening to negativity around you. Then you have for career the Ten of Cups. So you're not quite emotionally where you want to be in a career, or you're not quite there. Love, you have the Two of Cups in reverse. So some of you aren't even interested in love. And finally, the Nine of Wands in healing. And that just says that you are standing in your healing power and you are working on it. Okay. Capricorn, you have the Emperor. So you have for your general the Emperor. So I do see many of you kind of ending up in that like boss kind of energy. With the career, you have the Four of Wands in reverse. So I do see some of you in kind of like a corporate setting. So I do see you kind of obviously needing to rely on each other. I do see a board meeting for some of you, if that makes sense. I do see you being able to share ideas. All right. In love, you have the Ace of Swords in reverse, so I do see a little bit lack of communication. And then with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and healing, I do see you kind of over giving to situations and not really getting anything in return, if that makes sense. Okay. For healing. So I think some of you are like an ear for people to listen to, if that makes sense. Okay. Next, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, please. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, please. So starting with Gemini, what do they have? General, career, love, then healing, please. General, career, love, healing. Okay. What does Libra have? Oh, general, career, love, healing. And then finally, what does Aquarius have for general, career, love, healing? So Gemini's, what I see for you for your what's it called? Your general is you are kind of just honing in on your emotions and like truly just trying to understand some of them. Okay. Your career, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So I do see you having something that you know you can fall back on if you need to. If you have other adventures you want to take, I feel like you do have something that is still able to be kind of stable for you. Okay. Love, you have the Ace of Swords. So I do see a little bit of communication of like wants and needs and expectations and realities in your connection with somebody, or you're just starting a new connection with somebody. All right. And it's very a verbal connection right now. Okay. And then healing, you have the Four of Wands. So I do see you working on that and feeling very like free right now. Like you were at this point where maybe before you were very held back in your energy, and now I see a lot of freedom. Okay. So Taurus, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So what I see for you in your general is you're kind of like at a peaceful, sorry, Libra. I'm so sorry, Libra. You're kind of at this like peaceful aspect of yourself, okay? In general, right? Like connections around you. It's kind of like those who fuck with me, I fuck with them, okay? The Four of Cups in reverse for your career is you kind of understanding that there is opportunities around you. And in order to really seek those opportunities, you have to see the light. Okay. Love, you have the Seven of Pentacles, so I do see you trying to build solid foundations and kind of seeing the like the seeds planted and growth. Okay. And then with healing, you got the Page of Swords, so I do see many of you learning new ways. Some of you may be learning how to communicate in that. Okay. And then Aquarius, you have this Six of Pentacles in your general. So I do see equal give and take in areas around you, or you ensuring that you are giving and taking equally. Okay. Career, you have the Queen of Swords. So you are definitely very truthful in your career. You stand in your truth and you know your power and your self-worth. Okay. And you're communicating clearly what you want. Okay. Love, you have the Five of Pentacles. So you may have a little bit of instability right now in your love life. You may have had financial woes, not everybody, but some of you because of love life, all right, or somebody in your love life. It could also be like family or friends are struggling, or you are struggling right now and maybe are trying to find other avenues to gain more monetary. Okay. Healing, you have the King of Wands. So I do see you in this kind of like bold energy of kind of like moving forward. Some of you, I heard unacceptance. So some of you have this unacceptance on parts of healing that you're being told. So if you're in therapy, maybe they're trying to explain something to you and you're like, no, I don't agree with that. That's not me. And you're being a little bit ignorant. It is telling you here to open up your mind to it. Okay. And kind of see the bigger picture beyond your nose. Okay. That was air signs. So water signs, what do we have for our water sign friends, please? What do we have for our water sign friends? What do we have for our water sign friends, please? What do we have for our water sign friends, please? That would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We're going to start with Cancer, and we're going to go with Cancer, general career, love, healing. Okay, please, for Cancer, general career, love, healing. General career, love, healing, please. So general career, love, healing. Okay, so Cancer, that's interesting. Let's go with Scorpio next, please. So Scorpio, general, business, love, healing. Okay. Then we have Pisces. Okay, general, career, business, whatever, love, healing. Okay, so Cancer, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I do see some of you kind of not really interested in any too emotional aspects right now. I see some of you hyperfixated on other things. And sometimes like you're like, okay, I have to ignore my emotions, how I feel about something, because I need to think logically right now instead of getting into my emotions. And that's what I'm getting for some of you. Okay, so your career is the Tower in reverse. So I see some of you definitely have a little bit of stagnancy in career and a little bit of reluctancy. Okay, some of you may not want to go down. Let's say you were already making money with something, but you hated doing it. If you're like your own boss kind of situation, I see for some of you like, oh, I know this will make me money, but I hate doing it. I am seeing that you need to find kind of a balance. It's showing like a love and hate situation. So you will need to learn how to branch out more and really, really utilize, like really utilize the internet and social media and that kind of aspects, really connecting with people the best you can. I just got shown like TikToks and then like some kind of like funny little like video clips made. So like not like bashing any clients or anything, but funny story times or like cute little story times, nothing really negative, and don't put yourself in a position where like there would be like a backlash situation. But I'm seeing kind of like funny, even like cute little animations. If you can do that, then that would be great. If you can't, that's okay. But I am seeing something to do with like TikTok or Reels or something that could really help you. Okay. So if you're not too sure on how to do that, obviously there's people around you that may be more knowledgeable in that realm that could help you if you ask. Okay, so that's something I'm seeing. I do see that I know you want to work on other things, but you also have to know that like you can do both. It's just you have to learn how to balance. And I know some of you may be extremely busy, but there's always a will if there's always a way if there's a will, okay? Because you do have community around you. Next, you have the Knight of Wands for love. So I do see this very like passionate, free loving energy. um I see love going all right. I do see a little bit like free will, obviously, and support. Okay. And then finally, for healing, you have the Judgment in reverse. And this is telling you to release judgment on yourself and don't be too hard on others because you don't know their walk of life. Okay. You may hear things, but you don't necessarily know the truth behind everything. Or you may have assumptions, and assumptions are always going to be the destroyer of not only your own healing, but the healing of others around you. Okay. So, expectations, assumptions, and reality, right? So, it's kind of just paying attention on your judgment, especially your own judgment on yourself. Okay. Scorpio, you have the Five of Wands in reverse. So I do see a little bit lack of building energy on something it is in your life. I'm not too sure what, but there is a lack of building with your career. I do see you. Some of you may be trying to change a little bit of direction into something you more love than that. I want to do something that I love versus being something I'm just stuck here with. And that's kind of what I'm getting for you. Okay. Next we have the healing, right? Was that right? Yeah, healing. Okay. No, love. Sorry, Page of Pentacles. Okay. So I do see a little bit of foundations, and then you have the healing with the Two of Cups in reverse. So I do see a connection that may need healing, and it's going to take some time, right, for that to happen. Okay. Next, we have the Queen of Wands for Pisces. So I do see you very much like enjoying life, enjoying passions, seeing kind of the light in every situation, even when you're feeling down, okay, or something around you is bringing that light to you, okay. Career is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I do see a little bit of stagnancy in career, right? I do see that. These cards may have been wrong, but that's okay. It works this way. Love, I see a new direction in love. Okay, so I do see you seeking new directions on ways on how to move. And if not, you're just working on self-love. Okay. And finally, healing, the Nine of Pentacles. I do see an opportunity of healing for you, and I see you working on it. I just see you also balancing other things around you, right? Okay, finally, let's get this collective energy. What is the collective energy, please? What is the collective energy, please? What is the collective energy, please? Okay. What is the collective energy here? What is the collective energy? Okay. Collective energy.